13, I decided to join the Air Cadets. You guys got Air Cadets? Sea Cadets, Air Cadets, Army Cadets. We have Air Cadets in Lewisport, so I decided to join Air Cadets. I didn't last very long in Air Cadets. I wasn't Air Cadet material, I don't believe. But during my very brief stint in the Air Cadets, we had what we called a poppy drive. And we were going door to door with poppies and basically taking donations for the poppies. And I got paired up with an older cadet who was driving. I couldn't drive, obviously, at 13. I would have loved to have tried. But anyways, we got to go to a little community outside of my hometown in Lewisport, a little place called Laurenceton. And really picturesque, beautiful little town. And as we got out of the car and we're walking through the town to, give these poppies, go door to door for these poppies, and there was a cemetery right near the road. And something in that cemetery caught our eye at exactly the same time. I remember it like it was yesterday. And we both looked over, and there was a headstone. The closest headstone to us in the cemetery had a picture on it. And we went over there, and it was a picture of a young gentleman in a uniform. His name was Bertram Brown, and he was killed at Beaumont Hamel on July 1st, 1916. Of course, us in Newfoundland were, fairly aware of what happened at Beaumont Hamel, basically the annihilation of the Newfoundland Regiment. 801 guys went over the top on July 1st, 1916, and the next day only 68 guys could answer the roll call, so it was a pretty devastating day. And, obviously our July 1st is always a bittersweet time, Canada Day, celebrations, and basically a Memorial Day here in Newfoundland, so it's a weird holiday for me, personally. And my great-uncle was actually there that morning at Beaumont Hamel, and my grandfather was a World War I veteran as well, and he actually survived and made it home, but he was forever altered. He was never the same person, he'd tell me. And when I started researching this guy, Bertram Brown, I realized that when he left to go overseas in 1915, the community that he lived in was about 125 people strong. And when I did the research, 15 guys left that little tiny village and went overseas, which is amazing. It proves that we, Newfoundland certainly punched far above our weight when offering up young men for service, and I think the stats still support that. I know in my hometown was probably a couple hundred people strong, and there was 40 odd guys went overseas and 8 didn't come back. And, pretty amazing. I heard a stat the other day in the Canadian Army, 60,000 guys died during World War I in 4 years. 40 guys a day, pretty incredible and sad stats. But this is a song I wrote from Bertram Brown and the Newfoundland Regiment. And Bertram didn't sing well, so I changed his name to Penney, but this is for Bertram Brown. I was just passing through that town one afternoon when I saw him smiling at me from the road. A picture on a stone in a graveyard overgrown. The name as I looked down was Bertram Brown. 90 years ago, he set out from the coast, off to fight the war to end all wars. How his mama must have cried, saying farewell to her child. She wrapped her arms around Bertram Brown. Whoa, Bertram Brown came from a little town, left cattle field for battlefield to go fight for the crown. He was just 21 at the Battle of the Somme. The Germans cut him down, Bertram Brown. Well, they gathered at the front in the early morning sun, a regiment made up of island boys, standing hip to hip, every bayonet was thick, as they waited for the dreaded whistle's noise. They went over the top, under the jack, knowing bloody well that they might never make it back. And it was long before my time, still I'm overcome with pride. How could they lay the young lives down? Whoa, Bertram Brown came from a little town, left cattle field for battlefield to go fight for the crown. He was just 21 at the Battle of the Somme, when the Germans cut him down, Bertram Brown. am I right? Said we lost him in the drive. Ma'am, rest assured your boy fought brave and well. The day they laid him low, his face was to the foe. The British Empire's proud of Benny Brown. He went over the top, under the jack, knowing bloody well that he might never make it back. And it was long before my time, still I'm overcome with pride. How could he lay his young life down? Whoa, Benny Brown came from a little town. Left cattle field for battlefield to go fight for the crown. He was just 21, so when every July comes, let the drums and bugles sound for Benny Brown.